down to a kill from that Night Stalker. And this is what I'm talking about. They're doing a very good job of taking advantage of the fact that the Sentinel aren't high enough levels to stop this push. They aren't high enough levels to get in a team fight. However, the Sentinel are continuing to TP in at bottom and defend and try to make something happen. I really believe that they just need to give this tower up, give their Weaver a little bit of room to farm at bottom. I know it's generally not a good thing to give up a tower, but in this case I really feel like it would be. Because if you give up that tower, then the creep equilibrium will probably be moved somewhere down around back here, and it'll give your Weaver a little bit of space to feel a little bit more comfortable. As we do see the ward going down here from the Sentinel, and a ward going down here from the Sentinel, as they really want to protect this bottom lane now, as they were trying to do earlier on that top lane, and really protecting their jungle as well. They will be able to farm in the jungle fairly easily as this Night Stalker just ballsy, man, just completely diving. I mean, you're by yourself, but no, you're mopping all by yourself. You're taking out the dirge, and you're taking out the dirge with the lich right there. In comes the Slardar. Holy shit, this is just getting absolutely crazy. As it is 0 and 11, my friends. 0 and 11. Holy shit, down goes this Slardar finally, as this puck is level 8, getting a high enough level to start doing things. But man, 1 to 11. This is just sad as puck continues to attempt to run away. The Night Stalker will try to stay on him. And down he will go. I didn't talk about this earlier. So apparently this has been here for some time, but this is a very good ward right here. This will give them vision even when they're trying to run away, so that way they will be able to get their long-range nukes off. Will the Visage and this Balinar be able to finish? And they continue to TP in, but you're just continuing to die. Let the tower go. It is okay. Just let it go. 1 to 14 as we see Ko calling a GG right now, and it is really looking at if the Sentinel don't wise up and do something a little different, they're definitely going to go down. In my opinion, they need to, like I said, just let towers go. You're not strong enough to fight right now. You need to back up. You need to get some levels. Mostly, I believe they mostly need to get levels. They need to get Lich up to level 6. They need to get that Puck up to level 10. And they also need to get that Dirge up to level 6, so that way he can pop his ultimate and get a little bit more tanky in the battles and be able to take some damage instead of going down so easily. As well as, who is it? We see the Solid Arc being ran on, and it didn't even get ran on. It seemed like he initiated underneath the tower with no help. Now that was just being cocky. I understand it's 1 to 14, so you have a little bit of room to be cocky, but this Night Stalker also running up with almost no health. And this is really dangerous, as you really don't want to let the Sentinel back into the game. As we see this Crystal Maiden getting ready to go down, as overextending himself. This Visage trying to come in and do a little bit of damage. A nice hook coming in from this Clockwork. This Clockwork will bring down this Lich. That was a very nice ultimate. Windrunner now start to go down, and the Weaver was really blocking the Windrunner from running away at that point. That wasn't really cool, my man. As the Visage came away with the kill on the Lich. They will continue to dive on this Dirge, and Dirge goes down. And this is what I'm talking about. You continue to fight even though you're not able to. If you're going to lose the fight, what's the point? As this Weaver sees this Clockwork. This Clockwork is in a lot of danger. As, oh shit, he might die to the neutral creeps. And, oh, as his phase boots come up just in time, and he is able to get out of there somewhat safely. Although I do believe that he should have, no, he shouldn't have stayed around and got the kill, because he would have traded it with his life, and that is not worth it at this point. He needs to just get back, level, farm, and really try to start working towards that Rady, as without that Rady, you are nothing. As they continue to dive, as it looks like the Puck will get out of here, but the Lich will not. As they continue to try to defend, and not a good idea. I'm not really sure what they're thinking right here. The more you defend, the more you keep dying. To me, it's just like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever played a game where, like Call of Duty for me, where I continue to go to the same spot like 5 times in a row, even though I just got shot in the face there 5 times in a row. For some reason, I don't decide to run a different way. I just continue to get shot in the face. And I feel like that's what the Sentinel were doing right there. As the Night Stalker has been diving a little too far, you know, for the majority of the game, but it finally bit him in the ass right there as he ends a monster kill, as the Windrunner is able to come away with the kill. Giving a lot of gold to that Windrunner. That Windrunner already was doing very well. Going to be working towards that mechanism, which will be very huge in the team fights. I think a mechanism will be a very big difference in between, you know, whoever they're trying to DPS down, dying and living for maybe even 10 seconds, as well as counteracting whoever Slardar has put on that ultimate. That extra armor will definitely lend a hand in not getting DPS down as quickly. And the mech being popped right there, just giving the creeps and everybody just a little bit extra armor to get a little bit extra damage off on this tower, as they really need some gold, and tower gold would really be beneficial. At this point, I feel like the Scourge should continue to gank. I really don't feel like they should be farming. Slardar should be farming bottom and Clock should be farming top. I really feel like they should be in middle right now, taking down these 3 heroes. It's only these 4 heroes. They can beat these 4 heroes right now. They really shouldn't have too much to worry about, in my opinion, in terms of just going heads up with those 4. 5v4, they should definitely be able to take them down, especially with the level and gold advantage that they have right now, which is so massive. So we'll go ahead and look it up as we see 6, 9, 5, 9, 8, and 9, 12, 6, 7, 13. Just huge level advantages right now coming off of the Scourge that they really need to take advantage of. We see a smoked pop, and they will be rotating down towards bottom. We do see the Scourge, I keep calling the Sentinel Scourge, the Sentinel grouping up, try to protect themselves. It appears they are going to want to go on this Weaver and